Welcome everybody back to Jablam Sports presentation of the NBA 2020 playoff simulation. That's right, we're simulating every single game for the NBA playoffs based upon the stoppage of the season. We're giving this to you for all you thirsty sports fans out there. Up next, Game 5, Mavericks and Nuggets. Go to our website, jablamsports.com, click on simulation, click on NBA, and you'll get all the stats for every game, for every team, and the league leaders. We have the schedule on there. We are on every night, 8 p.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. Pacific to start. Game 2 is on later, Philly versus Toronto. Game 5, who's going to win? Mavericks have won 5 games in a row. They finished off the last series and they won 3 here, but Denver edged out with a 50-49 win by 1 point in Game 4. Can they keep that going, or will the Mavericks finish them off tonight? Remember, we're all over social media. Check us out. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, you name it. Jablam Sports. Check us out. JABLAM Sports. Enjoy the game, folks.
Welcome to the Western Conference semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Nuggets coach Mike Malone is the son of longtime NBA assistant coach Brendan Malone, who was on the staff with the late Chuck Daly in Detroit when the Pistons won back-to-back NBA titles. Malone's dad told him not to get into coaching with its nomadic lifestyle and volatility. Michael said, "I knew the pitfalls. My father said, all right, if you're going to be a coach, be a great coach. If you have a passion, you've got to follow that passion." Kevin?
That's some pretty sound advice. Thanks, DA. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. So the Nuggets win the tip. And here is Murray. Down low. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's Jokic. Millsap trying to get open. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Harris kicks to Murray. About a minute played so far here in the first.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now, here's Jokic. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Yep, it counts.
And you know, this is something Jokic does extremely well. He excels at finding the open man with quality passes.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Doncic feeling it out. Misses the three.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Porter, here we go. Kleba with the rebound.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Doncic. The shot missing. And Denver the other way now. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. And the pass to Jokic. 4 on the clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Now here's Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Here's Brunson. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here's Jokic. Millsap trying to get open. And it's Jokic missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Doncic. He dreams it from the right block. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Well, you look at Doncic, so confident, even from this area. He knows he can make it happen.
Harris outside. He dishes it to Murray. On the wing, Harris. No good from the wing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Big group substitution here for Denver. Plumlee is checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Morris is checked in for Gary Harris. And Barton subbed in for Jamal Murray. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dwight Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. And really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Now, here's Doncic. Fader on the way. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Barton, drilled from 11 feet out.
Very reliable scoring close to the basket. Barton, somebody you have to defend at all times.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Morris. Following the score by Dallas. Plumlee, a beautiful reverse layup. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Passes to Hardaway. There's the dish to Curry. Morris with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic dishes to Cauley Stein. Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Hardaway against Porter. Launches a 3. No good on that one. Now here's Barton. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Cauley Stein is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Now here's Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein.
And, early on, Murray has proven to be an impressive scorer. Now he just needs to improve as a passer and defender.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Good on the second free throw. The Mavericks trailing. Curry deciding where to go with it. There's the pass to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Here's Powell. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here is Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Finney-Smith, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one calls for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Plumlee, and Harris subbed in for Morris. Dallas also making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Willie Cauley Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry. He's off on the second. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
And so it's Dallas with them. Denver getting their last shot to go. Finney Smith kicks to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas again missing. The Nuggets leading by 3. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Barton passes to Harris. From down in the low post, it goes.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the first one drops. Paul Millsap is checked in for Noah Vonleh. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now, here's Jokic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Brunson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. No good on that one. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Nuggets leading by 3. And it's Murray with the jam.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's Brunson. Passes it to Finney Smith. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Porzingis can't hit. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Barton dishes to Murray. Shoots over Brunson, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Now it's a 7-point Denver lead. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Porzingis. Martin defending. And Porzingis, here we go. Inside. Here's Hardaway. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Denver making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Denver passing it around. Jokic against Porzingis. Millsap kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot. Barton wide open. He fires. And another miss by Denver. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Now it's just a 3-point Nugget lead. Harris outside. And there's the pass to Porter. Back to Harris. Pass to Millsap. Outside Porter. From outside off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hardaway kicks to Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Porter. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Shoots it. And another miss by Denver. Mavericks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Brunson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Outside Porter. He feeds it to Millsap. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Porter. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. The pass to Hardaway. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Jokic. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
And the officials working in concert with the league's replay center to make an expeditious review. No room for error in a game of this magnitude.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Looking at Denver, they've been outplayed this series. Currently desperate to keep their season alive, down 3-1. Tonight they're playing definitely with that sense of urgency that they need to, staying right in this game, hoping to force a game 6. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Porzingis passes to Kleber. Doncic against Harris. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. And it's 8 points for Luka Doncic.
Taking exactly what the defense gives him. Doncic exploiting whatever he sees out there. Does a nice job seeing the game.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to the right wing. Porzingis finds Doncic. Lets it go with a three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Jokic. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Kleber. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Dallas, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. A different look for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. And Morris subbed in for Harris. And then for Dallas, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Seth Curry in for Jalen Brunson. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Murray dishes to Plumlee. Passes it to Morris. Here's Plumlee, and he uses the glass on the layup. Plumlee's got his second bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Curry passes to Cauley Stein. Powell with it. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Porter. Doncic outside. Fires the three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Morris. 3-pointer. That shot no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Now the pass to Doncic. And the basket is good. Doncic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Outside, Porter. Pass to Murray. Shot from the wing. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got his 6th rebound on the night. Doncic outside. Over Morris. Rebound by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morris finds Murray. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Nice to see Murray take it strong to the rack. Pretty good finisher he is inside.
Dallas calls timeout. Some changes. Vonleh comes in for Jeremy Grant, and Barton subbed in for Porter. And Dallas with a change here too. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Maxi Kleba. Now here's Cauley Stein. No points in the game yet for him. Morris against Curry, and it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Powell. Outside Curry. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now, here is Morris. Shoots over Curry. Morris, no good. Doncic against Murray, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Plumlee in the high post, and Vonleh has it in the corner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Denver, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. Harris is checked in for the Nuggets. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And he sinks the second. Here's Dallas. They're on a 16-7 run. 1:04 left in the third. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Harris with it. Now Vonleh on the wing. Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. Paul Millsap is checked in for Plumlee. Then for the Mavericks, Porzingis is coming in for Dwight Powell. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Goes up the baseline, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Curry. Porzingis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. That shot off. And we've reached the end of the third. The Mavericks on top, up by 9. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. We're back in a moment. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Porzingis is out there with Cauley-Stein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Dallas leading by 9. Over to the left wing. Now here's Brunson. Covered by Morris. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Over Morris. Vonleh with the rebound.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now, here is Morris. Vonleh's shot is good. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now here's Curry. Martin defending. Curry can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. The shot's good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Denver calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
For the Nuggets, Jokic, he's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Porter comes in for Barton. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. And Dallas with a change here, too. Kleba's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Now here is Harris. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Porter, shot clock at 6. with the floater. Chalk up 2 there.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Outside Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Curry. So he gets them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Harris looking it over. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Now Porzingis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Well, I tell you what, hard to contain Porzingis now. When he's being aggressive with it, the defense gets a little shaky.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, you know, it's rare to see a 7-footer shoot well from the foul line, guys, but that's Porzingis for you.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Jokic shoots. Again, the Nuggets score.
You know, it's evident that Jokic is comfortable operating close to the rim. He's outstanding with his shot selection.
And here's Brunson. Here's Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now here's Murray. Jokic draws the double. Harris outside. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleber's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Murray. Finney-Smith passes to Kleber. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Oh, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. Denver grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Mavericks.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Dallas.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
Two shots.
That one is off. Second free throw, no good. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Berea with it. And so the Dallas Mavericks have won the series and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of
NBA 2K20 Jablam Sports presentation of the NBA 2020 playoff simulation. And the Mavericks finish off the Nuggets 4-1 series. In this second round, Mavericks are going to the conference finals. Are they playing the Jazz or are they playing the Lakers? We'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow. Lakers are going to be playing versus the Jazz. Game 5, that series 3-1 for the Lakers. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Remember, go to our website, jablamsports.com, JABLAM sports.com. Click on simulation, click on NBA, and you'll get all the information for every game, every team, and the playoff leaders. And of course, we're live on Twitch and on our website. And of course, we have all the past games. You can watch every single game live and all the past games on our website. Go there. We also did an NHL playoffs, and we're also doing podcasts, hockey, and we have our new wrestling one. Check those out. Jablam Sports Hockey and Pro Wrestling Explode, brought to you by Jablam Sports. Thank you all for watching. Mavericks are on to the next round. When that will be, well, you can follow us on our different social medias, especially our Twitter at Jablam Sports. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So check this out. We're going to have the new schedule posted on our website and, of course, on our Twitter in the coming days for the next round. But we still have a few more series to wrap up. A later one tonight coming up in 2 minutes. Philadelphia versus Toronto, 3-1 Raptors right now in that series. Alright, everybody stay home, stay safe, be healthy. We're bringing this to you for all you thirsty basketball fans out there.